Hello everyone, today we're going to be saving Christmas from the Grinch, and the other special thing is that we're going to be filming in 4K today. I hope you enjoy. Hello everybody, we've just arrived at Betteshanger and we're walking off to do the Grinch adventure, and it's going to be muddy, it's not going to be snowy. We think, don't we Daddy? No snow, lots of mud, and my dad's just forgot his umbrella.
You want one?
They made a Christmas tree out of tyres. Look. Yeah. She's my little photo. Maybe that. Yeah, that's got to be massive tractor tyre. And it's got to be a little tractor tyre. Then even more tiny tractor tyre, then to a car tyre, to a little car tyre. To a tuk-tuk tyre. Probably a very big bike tyre. We have to fill in the missing letters so we can say the thing that we need to get our presents back.
Stop
and
Grinch from stealing Christmas. So we've got to stop the Grinch.
Yeah.
Follow those arrows up there.
Yeah.
Let me run through.
Now for the Charlie. Here. We need to keep searching for arrows that look like this.
Like you saw, like a man said over here.
Yeah. Arrow number 2. Pointing forward. Salute. March. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. I think that the most likely reason of all may be that his heart was too shaky, too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who's, staring down from his cave with a sure Grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a holly wreath, and there hanging their stockings. He snarled with a sneer, "Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here." Then he growled, with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming, "I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming." Ooh. We have found the first 2 letters that we need to put on our sheet. It is me. There is our next arrow. Like I said.
I can do the next one.
Pointing this way. Yep, I can see the next one too. And Charlie did it right after me. Salute. March. Why for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop Christmas from coming, but how? Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do. The Grinch laughed in his throat. I'll make a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked. What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel. Mr. Grinch, you're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul. Mr. Grinch, I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. Now, what is the clue?
Can you find the letters?
R.
Yeah, Charlie's written them on there.
Oh. Next arrow. Pointing to the next arrow. Bum, bum, bum. Sloop. March. We have found a blue pond. A little bit of green. This is very random. We have a snowman. Bam, bam, bam. This is close. We have the snowman. So I can actually show you that he's made out of tyres. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around. But since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the Grinch? The Grinch simply said, if I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he took his dog Max, he took some black thread, and he tied a big horn on top of his head. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he whistled for Max. Where is the letter for this one? YC. Ooh. I see the next arrow. Right there. I'm going to turn you around. Right here. Pointing this way. The next arrow for the Grinch. Then he slunk into the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beast. He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash. why that Grinch even took the last can of Hula hash. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. Now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. As the Grinch took the tree and started to shove, he heard a small sound like a coo of a dove. He turned around fast. He saw a small who, little Kinsey Lou who was no more than 2. She stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick he thought up a lie, thought it up quick. Why, my sweet little tot, the fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on the tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. And his fib fooled the child. Then he patted her head and got her a drink and then sent her to bed. Where are the letters? Where are the letters? Where are the letters? On the cup. H-R. Where is Charlie? Have a guess in the chat. 3, 2, 1.
Yay! It was a quarter of dawn, all the Who's still abed, all the Who's still a snooze when he packed up his sled. Packed it up with their presents, their ribbons, their wrappings, their snuff and their fuzzles, their tringlers and trappings. 10,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's, he was grinching, humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up, I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo.
Where's the letters?
Let's find the letters.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
There is I-S.
I'm 6, isn't it? We're on 5, 6, 5. Gone. Cool. Come on in. I think that one was a bit deeper than he thought. Oh, mate.
Oh my god, that was a big splash from that massive puddle.
Luckily it's not over the top, so it's not leaving any water into Charlie's and my welly.
I do feel some on the side though, but only a drip drop.
Whoa.
No, we're fine. We're fine. Don't worry, it's fine, Charlie. It's the puddle at the end of the day.
It's just a puddle.
I feel like I'm in the pool right now.
We found the next arrow. Right there.
I feel like I'm in the pool
Turning
right
now. We have found the next sign. We are turning for once.
Get on to where that puddle. I mean, there's some popping on it.
So that's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. He paused and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But this sound wasn't sad, why this sound sounded glad. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming, it came. Somehow or another, it came just the same. and the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes or bags. He puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more.
And the letters are TM
And I write
from the Grinch. And Charlie's just written them down.
last one. That means we can get to Grinch.
And I found another arrow. I'm currently walking through a puddle. And another one. Pointing forward again. So, let's go forward. We have found lights. So we're coming near the end to get our sweets and our presents.
We haven't found the last tree yet.
I know. I said we're coming near the end.
Look at it falling out of the tree, Bradley.
Icicles falling out of the tree.
And there's a sleigh.
And there's a sleigh.
There's loads of lights in the tree.
Yeah, pretty good. I definitely want to make one.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville, they say, like the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And then the true meaning of Christmas came through, and the Grinch found the strength of 10 Grinches plus 2. And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whistled with his loud throat the bright morning light. With a smile to his soul, he descended Mount Crumpet, cheerily blowing hoo hoo on his trumpet. And the last clue down here says AS. Hey guys, if you figured out what the special word is yet, comment it down in the comments below. He rode into Whoville. He brought back their toys. He brought back their fluff to the Who girls and boys. He brought back their snuff and their tringlers and fuzzles. Brought back their pantookas, their daffles and wuzzlers. He brought everything back, all the food for the feast. And he himself, he Grinch carved the roast beast. Welcome Christmas, bring your cheer. Cheer to all the Who's far and near. Christmas Day is in our grasp, so long as we have hands to grasp. Christmas Day will always be just as long as we have we. Welcome Christmas while we stand heart to heart and hand in hand. And
Go over this way to work out our magic word.
You come and stand behind me. So, follow my trail at Betteshanger Park. Don't stray from the path as it will be getting too dark. Write down the letters hidden on each character board. Bring them to me for a Christmassy reward. So, Bradley, first 2 letters.
M-E for me.
Charlie Bear, next 2 letters.
R.
Alright, Bradley, next 2 letters.
Y-C.
Okay, Charlie Bear, next 2 letters.
H. R.
Okay, Bradley, next 2 letters.
I-S.
Charlie, next 2 letters. Next 2 letters. And Bradley, last 2 letters.
A-S.
So, all together, what does it say?
Merry Christmas! P.S. My brother got a bit excited.
Merry Christmas, Charlie.
Thank you. I'm a king.
Mate, that's a good start. Your word. Go on, Charlie Bear. What was the word?
Merry Christmas, perfect. Guys, what that does straight away is only one of these. Which one would you like? Would you like blue? You want a red one? They're colour bottles. Yeah? Colour bottles are them pretty much. What would you like? You sure?
Please.
Right, guys, the second one is you got to go say hello and Merry Christmas to the guy who's sitting over there. Okay?
That's on my
Oh.
Wednesday
Well, I said that.
Come on in.
swimming pool.
Come on in.
But heads up, boys. If you don't do it loud enough, he will make you do it 20 times. So you
Oh.
got to go all out on one go.
Oh, so you got to go for it. You got to shout Merry Christmas then. Come on in. Right, go on in. So you got to shout 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas!
We got it right. If you didn't know, it was Merry Christmas. We got our presents and our sweets. We're about to open our presents.
Who'd you get the presents from?
Mr. Grinch.
Right, go on in. See what you got then. Go on, rip into him. Come on, Charlie Bear.
What did I get? How does a Grinch look? Makes like it knows.
What you got? What you got?
I got a game called Don't Drop the Frog.
What'd you get, Charlie Bear?
I got a Lego dinosaur and I built that one.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, press that thumbs up button and smash it. And subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it a lot. Thanks. Peace out.